Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Canuck. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. False good, important news are needed new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello, world. Hold on 1 second. Hello, world. It's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla. Welcome to Bed Life for Monday. It is Monday. I have a phone call. Okay, hold on. I must take this call. Take this call online or no? Take the call online or no? Okay. Hello, Sister O'Prey and Nephew O'Prey.
Say hi, Uncle Joey. We thought you were going live, so I figured I'd interrupt since I can't slap you from here. I was just going to disrupt your day.
Yeah, that's fine.
So. Sorry, according to Uncle Joey, it's fettuccine Alfredo dip. Just put in our dinner order early, and I did not get fettuccine Alfredo. And I can't eat it because it's too creamy. Someone here has never had it. I wish I had known.
If you had checked the stream earlier, you would have known.
I guess that's true. Maybe try a little belated fettuccine Alfredo tomorrow. I bet he'd like it. I bet you'd like it because you like spaghetti. So why wouldn't you like fettuccine Alfredo? Say hi. Exactly.
How was Puerto Rico, Charlie?
Tell Uncle Joey you
I saw you went to a very fancy steakhouse. You looked very good in the suit, Charlie.
We came back and his suit was clean. He was a fantastic little gentleman, more than I ever could have expected.
Yeah. He said hi, Joe. I heard him.
Hi, Joe.
I hope you guys had it on YouTube.
Hi. Now he wants to see us. Now he's saying, we saw a kitty. We saw a real kitty cat, didn't we? Walking around. Years. Yeah, the kitty cat. Was that exciting? Yeah, we went in the pool. I mean, went to the ocean. But that's really it. We pretty much ate out the pool. Buffet breakfast. Was that fantastic? It was. Yeah.
That sounds very nice.
All right. I need to go back. Have a work call.
Okay.
Hello. Or say hi to everybody. Look. Charlie, say bye-bye.
Bye, Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Say bye, Uncle Joey. All right.
Bye, Charlie. Okay, take care. That was unexpected. Hope Sisso Prey is doing well. Yes, we did hear him say bye-bye, Joe. Richie Poole was first in the chat today with a Qapla. Qapla, Richie Poole. Actor Accented says, Buona notte, fettuccine Alfredo, e buono ma Miguelo e il gabagool. No hablo, whatever the fuck that was, Hector. I'm sorry. Not Ryan Judson says, hello, Qapla. Hail, Karoga. Hail, Karoga. John DeMarco says, greetings all. Pop culture curator says, Bird of Prey. Hail and hello. Hail and hello, pop culture curator. And John Araki just throws in a number 6. And then he puts in a $1 super chat. Thank you, John Araki. And I know this didn't play when it was live, but it will play now.
Who's been holding up the damn elevator?
You got the cutest aboard. I'm sorry. It's no kissing Dax. But it's something. You can kiss that smooth Borg head of his. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Then Sisso Prey is in chat. And says, 1 minute he's scrambling to get ready. I think I'll call him now to stir things up. Well, Sisso Prey, this was the one day I was actually ready to go on time and early. Most days I'd be scrambling to go. Darius McMoochhausen, which is, I can say on other people's streams, apparently just fine. But when it comes to my streams, I mess it up. Qapla, Darius, good to see you. Uncle Remus says, hail to the Bird of Prey 5 family and family. Thank you, Uncle Remus. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey is late for having fettuccine Alfredo. Yeah. Actor Ascended says, who sent Bird of Prey to sleep with the fish? Because I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I'm very much active with the fish. I'm hiding amongst the fish. Actors of Sisso Prey sounds like it's her who is under the waves. Well, because you're getting a speakerphone over a microphone, it's not the best. Pop Culture Curator says hello to everyone in chat. Hello to you, Pop Culture Curator. I don't know if you're still there, but you spent a good deal of the day with LDG in the now front stage, backstage, whatever he calls it, his all-day stream. I was there for quite a bit today. Actor says, whatever the F, your Italian ancestors would be ashamed of you. Ashamed. Actor, Italian was literally the only subject I failed in high school. The only subject. I remember it like yesterday. Okay. Because I failed Spanish in junior high. So I was like, fuck Spanish. Obviously, I have to do Italian. It'll come easier to me because of my genetics, because that's the way things work. Well, it came no easier to me than Spanish. Not even the slightest bit easier. No, I couldn't take sign language. All right. Huh? No, I didn't take art. I didn't take any. No, I didn't make it up. There was no makeup. I never got I got the Regents diploma because I had so many other, either they didn't know what they were saying or they made a mistake and gave me a Regents diploma. The only way they used to tell us, the only way you could get a Regents diploma is to take sign language. Now, not sign language, take a foreign language. Now, I knew I had a mental block to foreign language. So I tried Spanish, I tried Italian, neither was working. I said, F it, I just won't get a Regents diploma. I mean, I wasn't an idiot. I realized once I had my college diploma, nobody was going to give a shit what my high school diploma was. I knew that. Mama Pray knew that. I mean, everybody understood that. But for some reason, Mama Pray really, 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 really wanted me to have a Regents diploma. Well, when push came to shove, guess what I got? A Regents diploma. I don't know if Mama Pray threatened somebody, and I'm not going to ask because I know better than to ask. What were you going to say, Mama Pray, out of your own free will? She didn't threaten it. Nor did I even imply it. Nor did you even imply. Did you pay anyone? Okay, so you had someone else make the payment. That's smart. No? So it's just by natural coincidence that I got ended up with a Regents diploma? No. Anything you want to confess?
No, I don't want to confess anything. Now you've got me. I'm going to have to go through trillions of boxes.
No, don't go through.
From high school to show you which subject you took that counted as foreign language. It was something. It was the history of Italian art or some, excuse me, like that.
I never took a Regents in foreign language.
Oh, no.
So what would be the point in taking a class?
They counted it, Joe.
I mean, I'm not saying I didn't take some class because I needed to take a class. They weren't going to just not let me take a class. Right. I had to replace the class with a class.
Right. And you surpassed that.
Right. Okay.
Got the reason.
Right. Okay. Okay, yeah.
What did I have to? The only one I threatened with her second grade.
Well, she deserved to be threatened.
Yeah. Ask you everybody to type in how to spell cookies. Go ahead right now without looking it up.
Mama Pray would like everybody right now to just spell cookies, the plural of cookie. Cookies, like I want a bunch of cookies, or I ate a whole bunch of cookies, or I baked a dozen cookies. How would you spell cookies right now in the chat as fast as you can type without looking at what everybody else wrote, without looking it up? Just type it in. And the first four letters are COOK. After that, you're on your own.
Where can I read it?
They'll be coming in over here. Mama Pray is looking now. Nobody's typed it in yet. That's just the letter C. Cookies. There's the first
Okay, one. John DeMarco.
John DeMarco, the lovely Sherry.
Right.
Edge of Time is doing it one letter at a time.
Okay.
But
Okay. Now, I believe the lovely Sherry is nearby in New York.
Yeah.
Where is
Mike Richards?
Mike Richards, Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
I know
Pop
that.
Culture Curators in San Francisco.
Okay. John DeMarco, what state are you from or in?
Ooh, that's a good question. And
Oh.
Hakeem, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, everyone spelled it the same way, the correct way.
The Karogan way.
Ah, the British spelling uses a Y. Okay, well, Joe's second grade teacher.
Well, we're not in Britain, are we?
Right, and nor did she get educated in Britain. Oh, John DeMarco's from Florida, of course. It's the right way in Florida. Anyway, his teacher claimed that she was from the Midwest. I don't know what state. And that's the way everybody spelled it, with a Y. But not only, she did not acknowledge she ever heard of IES at the end of cookies. And she marked him wrong on his spelling test. Well, this is the only time I really had to go fight for him. So I marched into the principal's office, since I was allowed in anyway without an appointment. Did I mention I was the PTA president? Yeah, I was. Anyway, he pulled out his old Webster's dictionary or whatever he had there, and we looked it up. And where it said the YS was acceptable. Okay, the Dutch word, Dutch. Okay. Yeah. Okay. In New Amsterdam in the late 60s. Well, she didn't come from there either. But anyway, not only, she just would not accept the IES. And I was really, but she accepted it after the principal showed her.
I mean, it says it right on the Oreo packaging.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or any packaging.
Thank you, guys. I didn't want to go off on this rant. But hi, everybody. And thank you for spelling cookies. And thank you for the lesson, the lovely Sherry, on the Dutch in New Amsterdam in the late 1620s. That was just a year or two before my time. Maybe just a year or two.
John DeMarco's never seen cookies spelled with a Y. Neither have I.
No. Neither have most people. I don't know where this woman is.
And I've been to England.
Oh, well. Go back to your Regent's diploma story, son.
I don't know.
I did not pay anybody off.
I have to ask Mama Cray this because
what?
The more I think about it, I'm pretty sure you probably were paying Michael to be my friend.
No, I never paid Michael to be your friend.
I think you probably did.
No, you have such a low opinion of yourself that it gets me really upset. Your friends were your friends. I never paid anybody to do anything. You had many friends.
I had not so much till college. But
I'm not going to start naming them off here on screen.
Well, that's because they weren't friends. They were kids in my class. They weren't really friends.
What? At 8 years old, how do you make friends? Where do you find them? Do you go out?
I don't know. Schoolyard?
School.
Yeah, but there was no
neighborhood.
Yard. Yeah. You didn't let me be friends with the kids in the neighborhood. They were older than me. They were afraid they were going to shoot me with fireworks.
Jabin had allowed to bring one person to a baseball game.
Okay, Jabin was a friend. Yeah.
And who did he pick? He picked you. Of course, then I had to loan his father my car.
Right. He could have picked me just because we had the car.
No,
I know.
The plans were made long before the father didn't have the car. And then afterwards, I found out
he didn't have
He didn't have a license.
Yeah.
But you went there. You had a good time.
Yeah,
you made it back.
A good time.
And Ronnie. Ronnie was definitely your friend, Michael.
Because you were paying him.
I wasn't. Oh, stop it! I wasn't paying anybody.
How much is she paying you guys? The Random Menace for the €2 super chat. I am paying for your friendship, and I am cheap. You don't have to pay me, Random Menace, but I'll take it.
Son, have you noticed that I cannot pay anybody these days for anything? But never have I or would I pay anybody to be your friend.
Okay.
Only you think that way. Bye, guys. I'm going off to read a book.
Well, if you ever do pay somebody to be my friend in the future, women, not men. Anyway, what were we talking about? Cookies. Oh, Italian. Yeah. So I failed Italian. I failed Spanish. Blah blah blah. The only subjects I ever failed. Not Ryan Johnson says Vertebrae is late for having fettuccine. I read that already. Resolute Germ says hello all. I'm still alive. Qapla, Resolute Germ. Glad you are still alive. Pop Culture Curator is still here, grabbing lunch and listening. Fool, Resolute Germ, Society of Pop Culture. John DeMarco says, too bad you couldn't take Klingon as your foreign language. You know what, John? Even if I could, I still wouldn't have passed. Although I would have been more enthusiastic, I tried to learn Klingon on my own many, many hours, and I still don't really know Klingon either. I really have a block against learning any other language. Yeah, I do, Actor. I suck at Klingon. I suck at any, listen, math, science, history, logic, all types of other things, computer science, engineering, physics. These things all come naturally to me. Foreign language? Nope. These things do not. The lovely Sherry says, hello, hope you're having a pleasant day. I am the lovely Sherry. I hope you're having a pleasant day as well. Edge of Time says, you don't judge a Romulan by the way you would an ordinary man. Joseph Conrad, probably. Qapla, Edge of Time. Actor says he spells cookies galentas. Galentas. Cookies. Yeah. Professor Brainy Specs says Qapla, Birdo Prey, and Mamo Prey. Qapla, Professor. You just missed Nephew O'Prey and Sis O'Prey, who are on the phone. Darius McMuchhausen says you all know where he's from. Absolute and Lutely, the most Texanist country in Europe. Professor Brainy Specs says West Central Texas there. Yep, Professor. I imagine you are from West Central Texas. The lovely Sherry says hey to Darius. And Professor spells cookies the correct New York way. Hakeem is also in New York. Qapla Hakeem. Darius puts out the correct spelling of cookies. And we got the lovely Sherry. Keely Chow says, hey, everybody, what's going on? Qapla Keely. Just getting back to talking about how I failure at learning languages. If you ever want to get something over on me, just say it in a foreign language. I will look there as dumb as a rock. Maybe dumber. At least The Rock knows he's stupid. Oh, wait. I know I'm stupid. The Rock doesn't. Son of a bitch. Actor says captions, that's why ass was acceptable. Keely Chow says, hey to lovely Sherry, and hail to Darius. Edge of Time says, why was ass acceptable? Those closed captions are loopholes. Okay, yeah. I'm going to turn off the closed captioning, I think. We'll go back to the shorter time period. So I'm not like a minute ahead again. We go to turn off, not today, but next time maybe. Lovely Sherry says the Brits call it biscuit. They do call cookies biscuit. Words and Pictures is in English. I'm English and never seen it spelt with a Y. Yeah, words. That's right. Thomas Potts says, was that before or after you bit a classmate? Okay, let's get a timeline of my life down. I bit the classmate in what would be considered preschool. Honestly, preschool, really, or preschool, pre-K. Okay.
You were not quite 4 years old.
Not quite 4 years old, which means I was 3 years old. So as a 3-year-old, is it really my responsibility to take responsibility for who I might or might not bite? I mean, wrong us. Should you not be bitten? Is that not in the Bible somewhere? In the back? In the back. Or the front? I don't know. It depends which way you like to hold your Bible. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it's on one of the edges that if somebody skips you in line, the Lord said, let he who is most hungry take the first bite. And so I did. And by the way, this might be the Karogan Bible, so don't tell me if it's not in yours, you're just using the wrong book. So I did take that bite. And God said it was a good bite to take. And he rewarded me by having my mom move me to a private school where I could get better attention. And he punished the asshole mom by letting the school take her kid, who she was the PTA president at the time. Not Mamo Pray. The school which I was kicked out of, Mamo Pray was not involved in the PTA. But the kid who got my place in the school was the son of the PTA president. So, yeah, it taught Mamo Pray a little something about politics. Lottery. What nation, the richest nation on earth, had to put kids in a lottery in order to get a space in school for them? And then that kid bites somebody and you say, well, now you lose your lottery position? God, is nothing sacred? I mean, if I bite somebody, I don't lose my lottery winnings. I mean, unless they sue me, which they almost certainly would if they knew I'd won the lottery. That's why I would always pretend I was poor if I was going to bite somebody now. I would say, I didn't win any lottery. What lottery? There's no lottery here. I'm just going to bite you. Don't go looking for any lottery winnings. I was an asshole, Thomas. I don't know what to tell you. When I was a young kid, I was an asshole. The fact that I would even try to, and I think convincingly so, justify it, only proves how much of an asshole I really was. There was some time, though, at some age, where I just switched. from being an asshole to being an angel. I don't know what day it was or what year it was, but it happened. I'm sure it did. I mean, a lot of the things I did, like, I didn't know why I did it. Like that time I stabbed a family's waterbed just to see it leak. That was so bad. Why would I do that, Mom? I feel like I was Dexter. I just wanted to see it bleed. Oh my God. It's terrible. So terrible. And it wasn't once. I like repeatedly stabbed that waterbed like 50 or 60 times. Well, maybe 10, 15, but it was more than twice. I know that. Yes, I'm an angel now, Hector. I mean, I only thing I fight for is for other people's, is for other people at this point. Number 1 says Oreos. Edge of Time says neighbor kids. Hector assented, says, admit it, there are so many local ways to spell English in the island. It's a miracle most people understand each other in UK. Pop culture curator is laughing at Random Menace's super chat, who's paying for my friendship. John DeMarco says no payment are required, just a quick request to Uncle Paulie for a favor. That's how Mama Pray got it done. Yeah, you didn't have to pay. You just made a quick request, Uncle Paulie. Keely Chow says Qapla, Random Menace, lols. Thomas says, I have never bitten someone. Well, Thomas, I do not suggest you get started. It's actually pretty disgusting. Actor says, tell me, do you bleed? Bird to classmate. Actor says, Thomas, do you have brothers or sisters? And Thomas has 3 half sisters. So that's okay. Then it's understandable. Well, I only have 1 sister. Actor. Number 1, Qapla number 1 says, Bird of Prey gave a kid a Klingon hello. Confirmed. Yeah. John DeMarco says, the angel phase must have been brief. No, I'm still an angel. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey. Qapla, brother warrior, and hail, Karoga. Hail to you, Jedi Bill. Actor says, an angel in the Constantine universe, maybe. Thomas says, hello to Jedi Bill. Murder Hornet returns. Qapla, Murder Hornet returns. He says the dog will hunt. Random Menace's Bird is an angel to a certain degree. Yeah, to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Actors as Jedi Bill, what would you choose? A nice armored vest or a lightsaber? Good question. I don't know what I would choose. I'd probably take the armor. Thomas Bott says, no bird of prey wanted to mate. That's why Klingons bite. Random Menace is having 3 half sisters. Sounds like a Dexter episode. I don't know if have you seen Dexter? Random Menace? I don't get that. Okay. Number 1 says Tony Soprano to Berta Pray, "You're no angel." Well, Tony wasn't a bad guy. He was just misunderstood. Okay. Let's bring up the news. Check out the headlines. School mask mandate to be lifted in New Jersey 2 hours ago. New Jersey will eliminate school mask mandate for children and staff. Well, then probably won't be long before it happens here. National Archives had to retrieve Trump White House records from Mar-a-Lago. So the fuck what? Update. That's sad. 1 killed, at least 1 wounded in shooting inside Ridgeland Fred Meyer. Who the hell is Richland Fred Meyer? And how can he be shot inside? 1 person reported dead as authorities respond to shooting at Washington State supermarket. Oh, it's a supermarket. Sorry to hear. Ukraine crisis talks move to Moscow and Washington. Okay. IRS halts plan to require facial recognition for logging into user accounts. Well, that's good because that wasn't going to happen. The Random Menace is 3 half-sisters, 3 halves. Where is the rest? You're not getting any of my jokes today. Oh, I see. Yeah, I did not get that. Over my head. Actor says, "Don't worry, Yosef. Bird will get your joke eventually when he reads the chat again." It took a while, but I did read the chat again. Chauvin trial judge likely signed warrant that led to fatal police shooting of Amir Locke. Okay. That's not going to happen. World's best starting word found by YouTuber using math. What? Wordle. What the fuck is Wordle? I have heard about it, but I've not done any research onto what Wordle is. Have you heard of Wordle, Mama Pray? Wordle? Yeah. It's a game that people are playing on internet. Jedi Bill says he would choose the lightsaber. Murder Hornet Returns says it kicks off in Ukraine and flying there and getting in the fray. I'm a merc on the side. Lol. Did it in 2012. Joined the Peshmerga for 6 months. You're a wow. If it kicks off in the Ukraine, I'm flying in there and getting in the fray. Wow. Well, I hope. True story. I hope you stay safe. I hope you don't have to go, Murder Hornet. And Jedi Bill says he would choose the lightsaber. And Actor says only logical choice. If things get bad, you can always use the lightsaber to get the armor. The armor will presumably be on a different planet. Murder Hornet Returns is ex-military. I kind of assumed, but still, I hope you are safe. Because if you're safe, it means the world is pretty safe. Thomas says he should use the lightsaber to kill Luke and take both. Oh my God. So what's Wordle? What does anybody here know what Wordle is? Wordle's best starting word. 3 Blue 1 Brown came up with a clever program that solves more words than just Wordles. Wordle's best opener is crane. The executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Qapla, bird of prey, I am officially of quarantine. Oh no. Oh, poor Saul. I assume, maybe off quarantine? Do you mean off quarantine? If you're on quarantine, sad. If you're off quarantine, congrats. Professor Brainy Speck says the word is messed up. Yes, the Murder Hornet says I'll document and post it on YouTube. Oh, well, that would be awesome. Actor says if you want to be safer, the Random Menace. John DeMarco says all I know about Wordle is that the game where you have to guess a mystery word. And Jedi Bill says not on my watch. So I don't understand, like, what's the mystery word? I mean, obviously, you don't just guess a random word. Like chocolate. Is there? Did I win anything? I guess chocolate. To search for Wordle's best starting word has been going on for as long as the word game has been popular. What's that, a week? And everyone's got their own solution. But YouTuber Grant Sanderson, also known as 3 Blue 1 Brown, released a video on Sunday where he shows his process for coming up with the best word and the Wordle solving problem he created to help make every word just as perfect. To get these easy thing out of the way first, Sanderson found the best starting word is crane, but with a few caveats. Sanderson came to, what? Crane, C-R-A-N-E. Sanderson came up with this conclusion using simulations of various first words with optimal follow-ups to see which averaged the fastest answers. That means to match his result, you need to pick the perfect second word too. Based on what you learned from his using crane, this isn't exactly easy, but it's a good baseline. Might be to think of a word like sloth, which includes frequently used letters that aren't in crane. Between those two words, you should be left with a pretty short list of possibilities for your third guess. Sloth. S-L-O-T-H. But even if you were a few wordy tips, Sanderson's video itself is excellent for plenty of other reasons. While wordy is its framework, it also doubles as a great lesson on information theory, as broken down into easy to understand terms but never oversimplified. Sanderson also explains how he made his puzzle solver program, how it takes into account word frequency. He's using a massive list of nearly 13,000 five-letter words, far more than the actual list in the words in Wordle that give you its best guess based on the list. He also explains the way the program determines uncertainty and exactly how much information you get from its optimized guesses. That being said, if all you want is a video that will improve your Wordle score and make your own guesser a little better, it's great for that too. I don't understand. I still don't have off quarantine. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz is off quarantine. Congratulations, Saul. I'm very happy to hear. I still have no clue how Wordle works. Would you go to wordle.com or something? Let's go. Wordle.com. Okay. Let's do this. Wordle, a daily word game. Guess the word in 6 tries. Each guess must be a valid 5-letter word. Hit the button to submit. Hit the enter button. After each guess, the color of the tiles will change to see how close your guess was to the word. Example, wary. The W is in the word and in the correct spot. The I is in the word, but in the wrong spot. The U is not in the word in any spot. Okay. A new word will be available each day. So green, yellow, and gray. Got it. Okay, so I have to guess a word. A 6-letter word. A 5-letter word? A 5-letter word, yes. 5-letter word. Let's go with a Smith. An SMITH. Now what? None of those letters, every single one of none of those letters appear in the word at all. Wow. Okay. So let's see. Loved. 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 We got we got L and D, and we got E in the correct spot. And O and V are not in the word at all. So we're going to have to assume we're going to have an A or an I. Let's see. And there's yes, there is an A. No. There's no I. There could be an A and an O. Okay, well, this was obviously a bad option to try on Bed Life. Let's see. Does this check? Does it actually have to be a word? What if I put in something that's clearly not a word? Okay. Duel. Ah, damn it. S has already been used. I think that's a word. Ah, damn it. Oh, we know that's an E. Oh, that's okay. We know that's an E. Okay, so that's probably an E, could be an ER at the end. So what could that be? Sooner, Funer, Funer. Bless you, Mama Craig. Whiner. Whiner. How is that not in a word list? Oh, it's an H. What? Yours starts with an E? Not everybody gets the same one? Huh, that doesn't make sense. Mama Praise doesn't have the same word as me. My E is the second from the end. I need to use a D. God damn it. Okay, I got to do one word. I got to do one word, and then I will. Letters can repeat. Motherfucker. That's bullshit. Now I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, random minute. No, you know what? No. I'll play it. I'll play it later. Let's continue on. Yellowstone star Kevin Costner announces major career news that has fans flipping out. Oh, fuck you. Don't tell me you're leaving the show. Kevin Costner has starred in an array of different movies, but as of recent, he is best known as the patriarch of Yellowstone, John Dutton. Although Yellowstone isn't the first Western Kevin has wowed audiences in, he won 2 Academy Awards for his role in Western Dances with Wolves, has made fans across the world hope for more moments of Kevin in character, or more specifically in cowboy boots and his signature hat. Luckily for us, it looks like our prayers have been answered. But no, this isn't confirmation of Yellowstone being renewed for a 5th season. No, that came separately. On Friday, January 28th, Kevin's team took to Instagram to share his next big career news, the filming of his long-term passion project, Horizon. The film is described as an epic period western and set to begin filming in summer 2022. Well, I know there's a lot of Costner haters out there, but I'm not one of them. U.S. intel indicates Russian officers have had doubts about full-scale Ukraine invasion. No shit. Asteroid sharing Earth's orbit discovered. Could it help future space missions? You mean, as opposed to, could it help be available as a space mission so it doesn't destroy the planet? Maybe. U.S. Youngkin says tweet criticizing teen was unauthorized. Oh, of course, that makes it fine. Spotify CEO tells staff, I'm sorry about Joe Rogan, but I'm not going to ditch him. Spotify won't be silencing Joe Rogan amid controversy. Well, what was that? Rumble offered $100 million, but that would be a downgrade, I believe. I mean, not if Rogan would obviously keep the money Spotify already paid him. It's not like they get the money back, but if they wanted him to leave, I guess they still have a way of doing it. School district honors Kyle Mullen, Navy SEAL, who died after Hell Week training. I do feel terrible, but I also feel like I was more correct to not attempt to join the military. Not that I could have, but I mean, I guess if anybody was going to get me in shape, they would have. Queen Elizabeth says Camilla should be queen consort when Charles becomes king. Wow. May God be with my son. Father's farewell to Moroccan boy who died after days trapped in well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tunisia police lock doors of legal body, stop staff from entering. What? Lock doors of legal body? Oh, their court. Tunisian leader seeks to dissolve the nation's top judiciary. That would be like Joe Biden locking the Supreme Court building up and say, nope. Best Valentine's Day food and drinks. Oh, Valentine's Day. The saddest day of the year. John Araki with a $1 super check. Come on, Kissing Dax. Show us the power, Kissing Dax. Show us the power. Give us a reason to be hopeful on this Valentine's Day. Upcoming Valentine's Day. No, God damn it. No Kissing Dax. Instead, we have an Andorian ale with our guy, Commander Shran. Don't get me wrong. Sharing the Andorian ale with Shran, a.k.a. Jeffrey Combs, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But it's no Kissing Dax. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says Kevin Costner turned down the lead in Apollo 13. He was a dead ringer for a younger version of astronaut Jim Lovell. Wow. Actor says, we're not going to ditch him, but we're going to delete hundreds of his old podcasts. I think Rogan was okay with it. I think Rogan was okay with the destruction. And John Araki again with another $1 super chat. Okay, come on. You know what, John? Even if it doesn't come up, I'm going to force it. Yeah, you got space stop. But now we're going to do. Thank you, John Araki. Let's see. New York City's couple's dream wedding destroyed by hotel's noise restriction. $5 million suit claims. What? Frontier and Spirit Airlines announced merger for $6.6 billion. It's crazy. New York City's couple dream wedding destroyed. How are they destroyed? Let the bells ring quietly, extremely quietly. The daughter of a wealthy Big Apple real estate family's dream nuptials became a nightmare when a Brooklyn hotel failed to disclose a severe noise restriction that forced guests to move to a cramped, dingy room off-site for music and dancing. Now, that is pretty crappy. It was very, very devastating, says Marjorie Newman, the mother of the bride, told the Post. This was supposed to be their night to shine, and was all taken away from her. You're right, she should have canceled the wedding. The bride, Jessica Olivet. And Joe Biden donated $1.49. And he says, the waggle word is obviously Biden. Hail Karoga. Number 22. Wear a mask unless you're a liberal. Number 22. So Jessica Alvos and groom Matt Alvos, 30, tied the knot at a lavish ceremony with 200 guests. I wasn't invited. At the Brooklyn Pier 1 Hotel on September 18th for a price of hundreds of thousands of dollars, according to a lawsuit filed on behalf of Majun and Russell Newman, who footed the bill for their daughter's big day, including $150,000 on flowers alone. Wow. How to make me really not give a shit. But the newlyweds learned after the reception began that a rule restricted audio to a woefully low decimal level that the attendees could barely hear, according to a suit filed. Well, maybe you should have just had better music. The music shushing disaster spoiled the couple's first dance after a DJ refused to turn up the tunes, relegated guests to a small dark room on a second floor of a building next door, according to the Newmans, who were suing the hotel and wedding planner, the Real Housewives of Miami star, of course. Less than an hour into the reception, the wedding was moved from a spacious, well-decorated reception space to a bare-bones after-party room that only fit 60 people and had seatings for less than a dozen. There was nowhere to sit. There was not one flower in that room. Most of the adults, besides our very good friends and family, left at this point because no one had a clue what was going on. Or, and I'm just putting this out there as a possibility, that they were New Yorkers and they were not, too keen on being in a crowded ceremony or whatever this is. Party.
Hey.
Just saying. Hey, Sassy. Hey. Good girl. The abrupt relocation interrupted the flow of festivities, confused guests, and prevented less mobile seniors from attending. Well, you know what? Jessica Alves, a social worker from Gramercy Park, was devastated that the once-in-a-lifetime celebration turned chaotic. Okay. If you really don't ever get remarried, lady, then I will feel bad for you. I don't understand how this happens. Whatever. I also just don't care. Amazon doubles cap on base salaries for corporate employees. Sign up for Amazon Prime now and save $20 before the big price hike. When's this price hike? Amazon just announced they're going to be increasing their prices from $12.99 a month to $14.99 a month. But what about for us who pay per year? Instead of paying $119 per year, subscribers will now pay an additional $20 per year. It's $139 annually. You know, I remember when it was $99. $99 a year. That was 15 years ago. While it's a bummer to see yet another streaming service hike their price, it's also good news for Prime enthusiasts. New subscribers won't see this affect their subscriptions until February 18th, while existing subscribers will see the hike take effect March 5th, 2022. Translation: for the next 2 weeks, new subscribers can lock in the current price, while existing subscribers can lock in for another month. The deal comes with that sweet 2-day shipping from Amazon, has boasted about for years. Yeah. I tell you, it's still the most, probably the most worthful of all, since they do, you get that Amazon shipping with it. Yeah. Google, Walmart, and other big companies are half-assing their climate plans. You know what? I hope they zero-ass their climate plan. The next MacBook Pro 13 doesn't sound all that pro. Oh, don't care. Verizon contracts with smartphones and other devices expand to 3 years. Wow. Verizon phone contracts are all 3 years now? Jesus, I hope I didn't sign a 3-year contract and not know it. Microsoft to block Office VBA macros by default. That's good. That's good. Android 12 security patch rolling out to Google Pixel. Okay. I should keep an eye out for that. Matrix co-producer sues Warner Brothers over HBO Max streaming release. Warner Brothers sued for releasing The Matrix Resurrections on HBO Max and in theaters simultaneously. Not surprised. Hulu's Intense the Dropout trailer shows Elizabeth Holmes rise to infamy. Okay. Kanye West deleted all of his Instagram posts, calling Kim Kardashian out or whatever. Come on, where's the Star Trek news? There's got to be Star Trek news. You always try to get me with Star Trek news. Grub launch. Placebo effect could lead to powerful new treatment for Parkinson. The placebo effect could lead to powerful new treatments for Parkinson's. How do additive drugs affect brain function? So this is basically just telling you that if you take enough placebo, they can cure your Parkinson's. Maybe we should look at the placebo effect and how it fights a certain virus. First rogue black hole ever discovered, and it's only 5,000 light years away. Rogue black hole spotted on its own for the first time. That is impressive. Oh. Paralyzed man with severed spine walks thanks to an implant. And the COVID, is the coronavirus in your backyard? COVID-19, an epidemic among deer. The deers are getting the COVID. And chimpanzees apply medicine to each other's wounds. Okay. Now, is he actually walking or is he walking? Yeah. He's not really walking. I listen, this guy has done a remarkable thing, but that's not walking. Ouch. Okay. Well, good for him. Okay. Let's do a, just in case any new Star Trek news is about to be released. The 10 best Star Trek movies according to Reddit. I don't give a shit. 10 best episodes of DS9 ever according to IMDb. First post of A Strange New Worlds. That was days ago. Okay, what are the 10 best? The Die is Cast. What You Leave Behind. I don't know about it being number 9. Way of the Warrior. There you go, Yosef. Far Beyond the Stars. Call to Arms. 9.1. Sacrifice of Angels. Okay. Duet. The Visitor. 9.2. Trials and Tribulations. Okay. So then it's got to be In the Pale Moonlight. In the Pale Moonlight's got to be the number 1. I would. In the Pale Moonlight, 9.5 out of 10. Okay, I would put Trials and Tribulations as number 1. In the Pale Moonlight, number 2. I would swap The Visitor and Far Beyond. Actually, I would swap The Visitor and Sacrifice of Angels. I would bring Duet down 1. And then I would do Way of the Warrior. than Far Beyond the Stars. I don't know if I'd put What You Leave Behind in the top 10. It would be really close. It would be really close. Anyway, let's head on over. Well, let me read the chats again, and then we'll go back to Dear Bop. Pop culture curator says Costner is a washed up has been. Wow, tough crowd. Hector says not going to ditch him, but we are going to delete. Yeah, I read that. Hundreds of the podcasts. John Aragi says, "Give me liberty or give me Dax." Booyah. BK Dan says, "Happy Fettuccine Alfredo Day. Going to have chicken Alfredo today to celebrate. How about you?" I don't know what I'm going to have, but I doubt it's going to be anything Alfredo. Unless Mama Pray wants that.
No, I don't want it.
Pop culture curator says, "Self-entitled daughter of a rich guy. No sympathy from me." Yeah. First world problems. John DeMarco. Our poor, entitled, pampered princess. You see, just because she's rich, we shouldn't be an asshole to her. But would that story make the news if she wasn't rich? If she was just some random person who, was having a wedding and they got fucked over, would the New York Post bother running the story? And my guess is no, they wouldn't. So I would say I really just don't care. That said, I mean, if it was, I would feel worse if they worked for their money and they got fucked. That would certainly make me feel worse. The easiest way to not make me care is to say that rich people who, you see, that's the thing. It doesn't matter where the money came from. They still deserve to have had a good wedding. So it's hard. It's very hard. But I do know that is not the way to get sympathy. If they were looking for sympathy, they approached it completely wrong. And it's not right either. Like, I know I should be not worrying about, how much the person makes. But on the other hand, it's just reality. It plays into it. Like, flowers themselves cost $150,000. So it's hard to. Yeah. Okay. I guess. I mean, what the hell are you supposed to say? An actor says 1% of first world problems. Oh yeah, because it's not even first world problems. It's the 0.1% first world problems. Random Menace quit drinking for good. I am now drinking for evil. Agnes says they should only have played Sinatra songs. Yes. And BK Dan says hi to Sassy and Mama Pray. Mama Pray. Thank you, BK Dan. Actor says, proof, and we pay double the last year price for everything. That's inflation. Poggle the Curator says, Amazon Prime enthusiast. What the fuck is that? I'm an Amazon Prime enthusiast. Actors is the ones that have life-sized Alexas. I wish. Ozzy NF says, hi, Bird. Qapla, Ozzy. Good to see you. Actors with Bird of Prey, Office, since ages ago, asked you before documents with macros. They never were on by default. I know, but if they were, depending on the source of the document, I believe they're saying that documents that, I don't know. You're right. But Eastland Burkle, this is Verizon came into our area and had the market basically to themselves, lost it by being rude. And in my opinion, using devoitive practices. Verizon is a bad name around here. Really, Verizon here is like the number one, top of the line, the best services, the best support, the best people. The problem is they're the most expensive by far. Verizon here is like the gold standard when it comes to mobile sales, mobile devices. BK says, oh dear. Oh, I have to take my pill. I'll be right back.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
I'm on.
Any questions? It's yours?
No,
Your mother said she found it in your closet.
I don't know. One of the guys must have...
Must have what?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
You're cool. You're crisp. You're hard to resist. You're right. Ooh, refreshing delight. Ooh, you're Canada dry. You're a singular style. You're a reason to smile. You're clever. You're neat. You're never too sweet. Ooh, you're Canada dry. You tickle, you tinkle, you making me laugh. Oh, ooh, you're Canada dry. Ooh, you're Canada dry.
Good news today at the Ground Round.
You get a whole lot more at the Ground Round. You get a whole lot more.
What's the good news?
USDA Choice Top Sirloin Steak, just $3.99.
That's good news.
And new golden fried clams, also $3.99.
More good news.
Try our baked lemon butter scrod, just $3.99.
That is good news.
Steak, clam, scrod, just $3.99 each at participating Ground Rounds.
At the Ground Round, you get a whole lot more.
Hey, right now, Loblaws is having a huge frozen food sale. You can get tremendous value on over 50 frozen food items, frozen vegetables, frozen meat entrees, frozen concentrated juices, ice cream. If it's frozen, you can save plenty. Don't get left out on the cold. Come on in and stock up that freezer. Loblaws frozen food sale. Another reason why more than the price is right. Does he work here?
What a beautiful drink. Tap Cola for beautiful people. Tap Cola. You're beautiful to me. Real cola tastes just 1 calorie. Tap Cola. What a beautiful drink. Tap Cola for beautiful people. Tap Cola. It's beautiful to be so good and sugar-free. Tap.
1 calorie. Okay. Oh, wow. We got Cisco in the fire of the parade. Sci-Fi Nation says, greetings, Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey, Sassio Prey, and fellow nerds. Hail, glorious Karoga. And of course, God Emperor Birdo Prey. Aru! Aru, thank you, Sci-Fi Nation. 54.5 Access Radio. Qapla. LDG of Geeks and Joy is here. Sci-Fi Nations is Bird of Prey, the best fictional show that shows NYC at its best, is the original Law and Order. Bong Bong. Okay. I don't think I've ever really watched Law and Order. I think I watched it I was dating this one chick for a very short time, like 2 or 3 weeks. And she liked Law and Order. I think that was the only time I watched Law and Order. Carol's Cookies says, hello, Carol's Cookies. Carol, how are you feeling? Carol's had to go to urgent care because a knife cut her finger, crushed her fingers, as she explained it. How are you doing, Carol? Yes, how is the finger? It's fractured, but still attached. Oof. Oh my God. I hope you feel better. And Sci-Fi says his aunt used to drink Tab. Carol says folding pocket knife didn't lock in place. It collapsed, cutting and crushing my finger. I hope you didn't buy that pocket knife from Qapla Blades, a place I used to sell knives with at college. Okay. So, it is time for Dear Bop. Let's see what we've got. Dear Bop, thanks for your advice about moving a while back. Being in a new place is fun. I'm grateful to have a job here. And even though I'm still dealing with issues, I'm glad I can still watch Bed Life. Thank you so much. I'm actually glad that maybe this was a real, actual answer to a Bed Life question. I am so happy that you're happy. Dear Bop. Oh, Bop. What the hell is that? Oh, Bop. I hope this message finds you and those around you healthy. I inherited an old V-Bulletin site. Oh my God. 4.x from a friend who passed away, and I want to keep it going in his honor. He was using a couple of Bird of Prey 5 products. I need to upgrade the site to VB5. Any advice? Finding out if they're any upward compatible or if there were newer versions of these products. Rep free, rep point chooser, sidebar anywhere. Thanks. If you are watching this, email me at birdopray5 at AOL.com. Or I don't know if my vbulletin.org account is still active. If you can PM me there, that might send an email. I swear to God, I had a dream that I was going to get, somebody was going to ask me about this. I didn't think it was going to come through Dear Bop. I figured it was going to come in email. But last night, I had a dream. I was like, oh, wow. I hadn't thought about V-Bulletin in years. I bet somebody, because people used to try to get my attention all the time. And I realized it's been a long road. It's been a long time since anyone tried to get my attention with V-Bulletin. And I kind of laughed under my voice. I'd be like, well, I'd hate for them to try to get my attention now because it's been so long since I've used V-Bulletin. I don't even remember how it works anymore. If you're listening, and I will tell you this, if we need to go over things more privately, but for Sidebar Anywhere, that has just been made part of the software. It doesn't work the same, but you don't need that add-on anymore. So Sidebar Anywhere is just part. As for Rep Point Chooser, no, there's no upgrade for those that I'm aware of. And for the most part is nobody who worked on VB3 and VB4, for the most part, I'd say 95% of people who worked on VB3 and VB4 never upgraded to VB5. They switched to Zen 4.0, which is what I switched to as well, to Zen 4.0 forum software. Unfortunately, I never went back to coding mods even on Zen 4.0. Some people I did give permission to upgrade my mods to Zen 4.0. I don't know if anybody did those particular mods. What I did was just make all my mods free on vbulletin.org. Somewhere there's a post that has all of my mods, I believe, attached. Or maybe not, it might have been too big. A link or somewhere. Yeah, it's all gone. I'm so sorry. Email me. Email me at bertopray5.com at bertopray, Jesus Christ. bertopray5 at AOL.com, and we'll see what we can do. Yes, it was Berto Qapla Blades, not .com. It was just Qapla Blades. It was me selling knives and swords out of the back of my Jeep. I wish I had a way of contacting you. Oh well. Hopefully you hear this. Dear Bob, would you please take my hand in marriage? We would make the most incredible duo on the internet, a track geek and a vintage video game person, combining forces. I promise to do all the driving. I'm a bottom guy. What do you say? No, God, no, hell no, but good luck on your search. Dear Bob, I was watching the Olympics today and someone made mention of nookie. Can you tell me what it means? Maybe they said Wookie, but it sure sounded like they said nookie. Jedi Bill, 798. Nookie. How old are you, Jedi Bill 798? Okay, well, nookie is when a bird really, really loves a bee. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, well, it's like, have you seen farm animals jumping on each other, playing, let's pretend you're a horse, but can't actually get up on their back? And so in a rhythmic motion, perhaps, the one tries to get on top of the other, but just never does. That's nookie. That's how you were born. Dear Bob, I recall when you bit me in preschool. It hurt like crazy, and I cried and told my mommy. Captain Trek. It was not you, Captain. And I know that's not Captain Trek. Dear Bob, my friends and I are the designers of Polybridge 2 software game that you were trying to play the other day. At this time, we feel that you will need to pay us $1,250 for your misuse of the game and for the serious damages involved in reducing the value of our goodwill that had been generated up to that point you attempted to play our game. Please send us a PayPal or Venmo payment at your earliest convenience, and we will discontinue any legal activities against you. Salty. Yeah, go F yourself. Sci-Fi Nation's vertebrae just haven't watched Pootie Tang. It will explain it. Okay, so whoever was looking for Nookie, go watch Pootie Tang. Dear Bob, hey man, are you into playing Doom? No. We wanted to let you know that we are working on a new version, perfect for little children from 3 to 7 years old. We figured Charlie might like to get this early version of Kids Doom, and he could test it for us. Are you game for this? Cool. Talk to you soon. Son of Satan. Charlie will not be 3 years old for another 1.5 years, which, if you're a computer gaming company, means that's probably be where you expect to be next week. So I think we're on course for that'll be perfect. Dear Bob, what's the difference between William Shatner and Rock Solid? This is trash and will be removed as such. Okay, yes. Speaking of Rock Solid, he has a birthday 1 week and 1 day from now. Rock Solid. 1 week and 1 day from now. Now, I told Rock Solid that if he wants to subscribe to the Birdo Prey 5 junk a-thon, we would send him a free box of junk for his birthday. I just need his credit card so that if he wants to stay a member, I can keep charging him for garbage. That's where I mail you my garbage. Sci-Fi Nations' vertebrae has Charlie bitten any fingers. He bit my finger. Sci-Fi Nation, you guys remember that. Whoever was here. Poor Charlie. He bit me, I yelled, and he started crying. Then I started crying. Then everybody started crying. Oh. Well. Anyway. So that's it for Dear Bops. Is there anything else on the news? No. Okay, so tomorrow, guys, at 4 p.m. Eastern, will be a members-only stream. Okay, I don't care what channel member you are right now, because we don't have all that many members. So regardless of your member level, you can come to the members-only stream tomorrow. And it will be a StreamYard open panel stream. So you're welcome to come up and speak or not, up to you. It will be an hour long. approximately. And then after 5, I'll take 5 or 10 minutes and I will come back on probably again in an open panel stream so that we could talk to everybody else. So if you have anything you want to say while the members only stream is going on, please try to get there for 4 p.m. Eastern. And, if you ever want to, if you're a channel member, you can always feel free to contact me. But we're going to do channel member only streams the second Tuesday of every month. So you can mark it off on your calendar. The second Tuesday of the month will always be a members only stream at 4 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see the members there. If you can't make it, it's understood, and no apologies are needed. I apologize to you. And then Wednesday will be Deep Space Nine Wednesday, and so on. Sci-Fi Nation says, Bird of Prey, look up Charlie Bit My Finger. I've seen it. Yeah, it was on YouTube's an old YouTube video. Pop Culture Curator says, I thought I was a member, but I seem to have lost my badge. Yeah. That's weird. You were up until very you're in my credits, Pop Culture Curator. I'm pretty sure you are, because the last time I did the credits, I had to change it from Super Blubberpuss to Pop Culture Curator. I don't ever remember deleting Pop Culture Curator. So my guess is you might have lost the badge today. Because I did see a note that we're down 2 subscribers now, but I didn't go in and look. Before that, we were only down 1 subscriber. Random Menace says maybe your card expired. That could be. Gap Stargate says, hey everyone, Qapla, Gap Stargate. Jedi Bill is still extremely angry to whomever wrote that Dear Bop. Jedi Bill, they wrote it to Jedi Bill 798. So it wasn't you. Uncle Remus says, it pays to be a member? Not really, Uncle Remus. It pays me if you're a member. It doesn't really pay you. I wish I could tell you it was worth doing, but I really don't think it is. I am wrapping it up. Thank you, Pop Culture Curator. It is appreciated, but it is not required. That is for everybody. It is appreciated, but it is not required. Bird is the word. Indeed it is, Sci-Fi Nation, or at least I hope it is. Okay, guys. Well, Qapla all. Thanks for hanging out. You don't have to go home, and feel free if you want to stay here. That is the wrong link. But wait, there's more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdoprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Birdo Prey 5 needs. At the main Birdo Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Berto Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Berto Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Karoga.